Imagine a world where farewell has lost its weight. A world where the ticking of a clock is no longer a countdown, but merely background noise in an endless symphony. For every human who has ever lived, from ancient kings to space-age pioneers, death was the only absolute certainty. We were born with an expiration date etched into our cells, a biological mandate that dictated our rise and inevitable fall. But what if the generation alive today is the last to ever know the sting of mortality? What if the end of aging isn't a poetic dream, but an engineering problem we are finally starting to solve? To understand how we might live forever, we must first understand why we die. Deep inside your body, at the tips of your chromosomes, are tiny protective caps called telomeres. Think of them like the plastic tips on shoelaces that prevent fraying. Every time your cells divide to repair your skin, heart, or lungs, these tips get shorter. When they run out, the cell can no longer divide. The clock stops. Your skin wrinkles. Your organs tire. Your immune system falters. And eventually, the flame goes out. This is aging. But in high-tech laboratories of the 21st century, scientists have found the reset button. By manipulating an enzyme called telomerase, we have already made laboratory organisms younger. We haven't just slowed the clock. We've started turning the hands backward, proving that biology is not destiny, but a code that can be rewritten. This is not just a dream. We are rapidly approaching a phenomenon known as longevity escape velocity. This is a tipping point where for every year you live, science adds more than 1 year to your life expectancy. It is a race against time, and for the first time, science is starting to win. Futurist Ray Kurzweil predicts that by 2030, we will have the technology to extend life indefinitely through nanobots, microscopic machines roaming our bloodstream like a private army of surgeons. These nanomachines will repair damaged DNA, destroy cancer cells before tumors form, and keep our vital organs in a state of permanent youth. By the mid-2040s, we may witness biological reprogramming. Using tools like CRISPR, we could turn off the genes responsible for decay and activate those promoting infinite cellular regeneration. We are transitioning from a species that evolves over millions of years to one that designs its own biology in a single lifetime. Some experts believe the first person who will live to be 1,000 years old is already alive today. They might be sitting in a classroom, or perhaps they are watching this very video. But biological immortality is only the first act. What if the flesh is too fragile? What if the stars are too far for a body made of water and bone? Imagine a second path made of silicon, copper, and pure light. Mind uploading. Right now, billions are being poured into mapping the human connectome. The idea is that everything you are, your first kiss, your greatest fear, your unique humor, is just a complex pattern of electrical signals. If that pattern can be mapped, it can be digitized. And if it can be digitized, it can be moved. Picture a future where your physical body is merely a vessel you outgrow. When meat and bone fail, you don't vanish. You transition. Your consciousness is uploaded to a vast interstellar network, a digital Valhalla where the laws of physics are whatever you program. You could live 1,000 lives in a simulated paradise or explore a distant high-gravity planet through robotic eyes. In this digital eternity, time is a variable. You could witness the birth of galaxies and the cold death of suns, remaining as vibrant as the day you were first uploaded. However, this path is not without shadows. If we achieve immortality, the structure of our civilization will shatter. Think of the societal implications. If nobody dies, does anybody get born? In a world of immortals, would a child be a rare miracle or a forbidden burden? How will we handle a world where a dictator could rule for 1,000 years, or where wealth compound for centuries, creating a gap between the long-lived and the short-lived that can never be bridged? The politics of future won't be about land or oil. They will be about the right to exist forever. As we stand on the threshold, a chilling question echoes. If we remove death, do we also remove the essence of what makes us human? Every masterpiece, every confession of love, and every act of bravery was born from the knowledge that our time is limited. We cherish the sunset because it is fleeting. We hold loved ones tight because we know, with painful certainty, that one day we must let go. In a world where the sun never sets, does anything truly matter? Does a kiss mean the same if you have a billion years of kisses ahead? Are we about to become gods, spreading our consciousness across the cosmos? Or are we building a beautiful, endless cage, a digital purgatory where discovery is replaced by the boredom of infinity? We are the first generation in history to face this choice. The bridge to immortality is being built under our feet, one line of code and one genetic edit at a time. The horizon is changing. The sun is rising on a day that may never end. We are standing at the end of the age of mortals, and the beginning of something we don't yet have a name for. Perhaps human is just a larval stage, and we are finally ready to emerge from our biological cocoon. The journey into forever has just begun, and for the first time, we have the time to see where it leads. Welcome to the era of the last mortals. Keep your eyes on the stars, for they are no longer out of reach. They are your